Hey guys, happy Saturday. After the video I did last week, I've decided to try and stick with that quality of video making, since that video was pretty well received. Well, at least the person who encouraged me to put more effort into my videos seems to like it. You know who you are. Anyways, I hope that if I keep doing things this way, my videos will be more enjoyable to watch. Of course, it's not that hard to make a video like this with a script and plenty of edits, as long as I have something interesting to talk about. And even I'll admit, my weekly life really hasn't been that interesting lately. A week in the life of Zach. Step 1. Do homework. Step 2. Go to karate. Step 3. Look for a job. Step 4. Play video games and watch anime. And step 5, make a video each Saturday about all prior steps, and then rinse and repeat each week. So I've decided that in a means to keep things interesting, that unless something super significant happens in the week that I can talk about, I'll put talking about my personal life on the back burner. Instead, I'll do a rant or story, like I did last week, or I'll do a review of a movie or game. Of course, I'll try to keep things consistently nerdy and tied to my life in a way. Without further ado, let us begin! Ah! Oh no, 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 no. No, no! So, the story I've got for you guys this week will be of particular interest if you're a fan of Legend of Zelda, especially Majora's Mask, and psychological horror. If you played this as a kid, you probably already know that's a pretty creepy game. Well, it's gotten creepier in the last year. Fair warning, what I'm about to tell you might change your opinion of this game. Forever. It all started at about October of this year on 4chan's Supernatural forum, or X, which is a common place for posting creepypasta. If you're unaware, a creepypasta is basically a ghost or horror story that is posted online, mostly on message and image boards. But they can also come in video form, and the story I'm about to tell is a prime example of that. One day, a 4chan user by the name of Jadisable posted a very long story on X about how he picked up a mysterious cartridge for Majora's Mask at a garage sale from an old man. He brought it home, played it, and the damn thing turned out to be haunted. The cartridge seemed to be possessed by a vengeful entity known as Ben, who is often speculated to be the spirit of the previous owner of the game. Now, I don't want to reveal too much of the plot because that would spoil way too much. But basically, what happens in the videos doesn't really appear to be glitches. It really does seem like what's ever possessed the game is trying to communicate, or at least screw with the player's mind. After Jadisable stops playing the game, which marks the end of the first arc, the entity known as Ben seemed to possess his YouTube account. In time, Ben posted coded messages on the Facebook page that led people to find a website linked to this creepypasta. This marks the beginning of the second arc for the story. However, it wasn't exactly the same. Instead of reading Jadisable's journal entries and watching videos, it actually took place on the website. The second arc was an ARG, or alternate reality game. An alternate reality game is basically a kind of game that takes place on the internet, but in real life. Basically, they usually take place on websites, forums, or message boards, and the actions of the players or other users actually basically determine the outcome of what happens by the fictional or non-playable characters, which are usually created by the person who's created the game. Now, the second arc abruptly kind of ended due to financial troubles almost right before I discovered this story. So I didn't exactly get any of it. I missed it. But any vital information is available online in retrospectives or kind of an anthology, basically a timeline, what happened. We then waited about 3 months until the creator of the story, whose also name is Jad Sable, basically updated. Updates were sort of slow from then on, but he basically created a forum, an official forum for the game, which would become the third arc, and he posted news of a actual game coming out that he had hired people to make using the Unity engine. Of course, this game and third arc hasn't really started yet. It's sort of on hiatus. But I figured that since it sort of stopped, now would be a good time to tell you guys about it, so that you guys could get caught up if you were interested, and then when the time came you could follow along. I'll be sure to post all vital links in the description. Now, if you're going to give this story a try, it's really important for the first arc at least to watch the videos and read the journal entries, because if you only watch the videos, it doesn't really have any context. But if you read only the journal entries, or you read too far into the journal entries, it kind of spoils what happens into the videos. So it's really important to watch both at the same time, kind of in tandem. And that's all I've really got for this week's story. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go exorcise my computer from the demon that's possessed it.